Hi there, students. This is Mr. Glenn with day 3 of the Castle project. After day 2, you should have all of your crenellations, which means all of the cutouts on the walls as well as the turrets. And on the turret walls, we bring the inside cylinders up to the right depth, and we made a hole to get into the castle. Now, if you forgot how to do the hole, there's two ways to do this. I'll do both kinds. First, we're going to go to the shape tool, grab the rectangle, put it on the end point, put a box in, go to push pull it out slightly and push it in. And as you can see, it disappears. Okay. The second way, if you want to make a rounded one like the one in front here, which I prefer, and it's your choice, either way it'll be graded the same. What you're going to do is this. You're going to come up and make the box. So I'm going to go back here. And then what you're going to do is go to the tool above. This is a 2-point arc, which is the second one and the fifth one down from the top. You click it. You click on the top point. You click on the right point. And you go to the middle and simply pull it up. I'm not doing anything except moving the wheel. Okay, I'm moving the mouse. If you're on a trackpad, you're not pressing anything down. Once you get the half circle, you click it, and then you erase the middle line here. Then what you're going to do, the same thing we did before, we do the push-pull. Pull it out slightly and push it in. And you can see it disappears. Let's say you make one on accident and you don't like the way it looks. The way we can cover up the hole is simply take the pencil tool, go from corner to corner, corner to corner, and then finally one corner here to corner there. And you can see it's completely healed. This action is called healing the face. Then we delete the lines and the wall continues to come back to the way it was before. Now remember, since we went all the way through the wall, we need to do that on both sides. So let's grab our pencil tool. Make sure you click the right spot to right spot, and that time it only took one click. And then we simply erase the 4 lines that are here. All right, so now that we have our hole in our castle, or should I say our gates in our castle, we're going to put in an interior building. So what I'm going to do is simply make a miniature castle inside of a castle. Okay, so I'm going to go to our rectangle tool. Try to make sure it's centered pretty well. Then I'm going to go to the circle tool. And I'm going to place, just like on the outside, circles. That looks pretty good. That's about 8. I'm going to move it out to about 10 on both sides. Remember, you can either type the number in down below where it says radius, or you can simply watch it and try to get around 10 as close as possible. So right there is about 2 inches off, and that's good. I'm going to erase the interior lines. And then the next step after that is using the offset tool. Okay, now we're going back to the push-pull, but you're choosing the bottom button there. This is the offset. Okay, instead of doing a circle inside of a circle, the offset is making things much easier. Simply slide it along as you go. Sometimes it's a little particular how you angle it, and we try to make them about the same size. And that's going to be right about too much, too little. There we go. And finally, one in the middle. Try to make all the walls the same size. Now that we have the interior shape, we're going to go to push-pull. Bring up the walls first. And click it one more time. Go. And remember, we're protecting something, so it should be slightly lower than the actual castle walls from the outside. You can see that it is. Let's move to the back here and pull these up also. And to really check the height, I should be checking the distance, but I'm simply going to eyeball this as I do it. Then I'm going to go for a side view. and kind of check things out. You can see the ones in the back are slightly higher. Let's bring this one up. Bring this one up. In fact, let's bring these to the top of the wall so we can look right over the wall and see those. Perfect. Okay, then we're going to go to the back side and do the same thing. Eventually, guys, we're going to fix this, and you'll see what happens in a few minutes, or actually the next video. Okay, so now they're pretty even. Let me lower this one slightly. Now, we can bring the bottoms up now to even. And it's really hard to tell from the sides, guys, or from the top view. We'll go to a side view in a minute, and we can definitely see that. But while we're here, let's put the pencil in here and heal the face. So that way there's actual building inside there. Okay, as we come to the side here, we can see some of them are slightly lower, slightly higher. Let's go to push-pull, bring it up. Bring this one down, bring this one down slightly. Bring this one up. And that looks pretty good. So our interior building is now done. Obviously, we're going to put a door in there. So let's put a door in right now with a square tool or rectangle tool. And then remember, we do the push-pull again. And that time it did not disappear, I believe. Let's try it one more time. Let's go back one step. Go back to push-pull. And you can see that time it did disappear. So a lot of it depends on your angle. Okay, guys, we're not done with the inside, but for right now we are. We built a building in there. I put a castle in there. If you want to do a different kind of building inside, that's you're more than welcome to. But last but not least, for the third day, we're going to put in a moat. So make sure you get a top view. We're going to choose the rectangle tool. We're going to place a rectangle right here. That's the first one. And then we're going to go outside that and put another rectangle. Make sure all the sides are relatively even. That looks good. And so now when we go push-pull, this is the actual moat right here. It goes down. So that protects us in a real-life castle situation. The moat would protect people from being able to storm the castle. They may fill it up with oil or some kind of flammable liquid. We're definitely going to put the colors in later, guys. This is where you should be at the end of day 3. A building inside, all of your crenellations or cutouts are done from the previous day, and you have a moat. That's it for day 3.